Hello, this is Brad and 27. Finally got done with my random movie review of Tube. They showed, I watched special features and stuff like that. At the beginning, you see a guy getting off a plane, and people were there. And they start shooting up and killing him and stuff in the airport. And I looked at the special features on this disc, and it said it was the first movie he ever produced actually uh, shot do a shoot scene, do a shootout in an airport. The first movie ever doing that. And then you see this guy come out and he shots one of the bad guys leaving, and you stare down as the main two characters, T and the police officer J, take J. They were looking at each other, and he's leaving cops pulled up and said, "Who's you, hotshot?" And like, was are you a cowboy or something? And he punches him. Then the guy got back up, punched the guy, and punched him in the face. He fell unconscious. He said, "I don't know who I am." Then later on, you hear you get a flashback of how he protects some guy and his girlfriend, or I guess lover or whatever they said. I don't know. Or his wife got shot and killed by this guy, and he ends up chasing him, and he ends up telling him to try to stay out of my business. Then he ends up cutting off his pinky as a warning. They met this girl at the train tracks who give him a piece of candy, and also she puts like a mirror on one side and a queen of hearts on the other. She put that in his breast pocket. Then he caught a guy in the subway, some guy who was making this girl named Kay, who owes the guy's money, so she ends up beating him up. Then they start chasing her. One guy starts chasing her for the money. Then they end up meeting the detective there. Then later on, the guy T boards the train, take the people hostage, and K called J, tell him about the terrorists beyond the train. Then his his demands were to meet a guy with the press and public. Turns out he was paid by the government to kill people. Then they decided to get rid of them all. Slaughter their families as well. His wife got slain. It showed a picture of him with flowers at the spot where she was killed at. So he was trying to mix up his meeting. Then they tried to sit there and what was it? Stop the train. Have SWAT try to take him out. And then they blow up. They kill the SWAT team. Then then he said it was a big mistake. Then he ended up blowing up some building up. Then T and J finally met. He was trying to shoot him. Both went around his head. And then he started shooting, missed him. They start to fight, and he threw him to a window, broke the window. He said goodbye. Shot him. He fell out, and and he showed him laying on the tracks. Then you see the train coming at him. And he woke up and he pulled the mirror slash Queen of Hearts out of his pocket. That it magically stopped the bullet, so he had to figure out how to get on the train again. Then they fight again. Then he had the girl Kay started getting beat up by the guy. She tried to shoot him. She missed. It grazed his cheek, so he started beating the crap out of him. And finally, Jay came back in and whooped him. He threw him out the window, and he was about to. Excuse me for a minute. Was threw him out the window of the trains. He started hanging there, and so he tried to pull him back in, but he unleashed his suspenders, so he went underneath the train. Then they couldn't get this during the shootout with the SWAT. They didn't know they lost all the oil and stuff for the brakes. They couldn't stop it, so they had to divert it. And there's when they train control room guys' wives on the train, he actually had made a difficult choice. He actually put his wedding photo down and switched the tracks. They're going to hit like a wall and they all die. But they figure out a way to cut the. They just somebody had to stay in the front of the truck. First car, they can disconnect the second car off. But somebody had to stay there, so Jace decided to stay. So he ended up getting killed. He let off his last cigarette. His wife or lover or girlfriend, whatever, was trying to get him to stop smoking early in the movie. So he lit one up before he died. So that was the end of the movie. The girl ate the piece of candy that she gave him earlier. Said, what was it? One sweet memory is all it is you need, or whatever, to make the world go round. I don't remember. There were also more parts, like he was crawling underneath the train to pop up for the hatch, but that didn't work. So it was a pretty fun movie. All the action stuff and it was pretty cool. So there's my review of Tube. I wish if my webcam would go for all 15 minutes, I would be able to talk more about this movie. But since it won't go 15 minutes, I have to do reviews real short. So I'm gonna try to watch this one next, The Protector. I'll watch that next. And also, there was a garage sale this weekend, so I got me a new movie on VHS, DC Cab with Mr. T. I also got one Game Boy Advance game. It's Seven Trials of Glory. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, 7 Trials of Glory. So I got that for the Game Boy Advance. So I don't know, I might watch The Protector tonight, maybe, if I have time. I hope I'll try to watch it. Then I'm trying to watch the other action movies I want to watch tomorrow. Some of them anyways, not all of them. I have a whole stack of videos like that to watch. I'm going to try to do some more reviews and stuff like that. Maybe this weekend I'll get some more DVDs this weekend. I'm planning on going out somewhere. I have a box fan behind me, so I'm hoping that's not too loud. So see you all in the next one.